Hey guys, welcome back to another deck profile here at the Card Brothers. Today we are with the first place winner, Ty, or Tyler. He won with Traptrix, which is actually a really neat deck, and we have a lot of competitive players here, so let's jump right into the deck profile.
Alright, so I played Traptrix today. I played round 1 I played Sprite, round 2 I played the Mirror, round 3 we had our guy Dylan. He always plays True Kings, True Draco. That was, I think, my hardest matchup of the night was actually that. And then I beat everything. I 2-0'd the Sprite, 2-0'd the Mirror match, and then I went game 3 with both the True Draco and Cashtero was my last matchup.
Awesome, man. And you beat Cash with it?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I beat Cash. It was a little tricky. I just had to play the right cards in the right order to play against Cash. But the matchup is if you go first, you 100% beat Cash.
That's awesome.
Cash can't play.
Yeah, Floodgate's a good card.
Yeah, Floodgate Trap Hole is just broken. Alright, so what we're gonna do here, we're gonna start off with triple of Traptrix Pushia. This is what's gonna search out your field spell, and then when it special summons it back, when it's normal summon, it's going to grab the field spell, and then when it's special summon back, it's going to banish a special summon card on their board. But they do get a card during the next standby phase, so you got to be kind of iffy on where you're going to hit with it. That is one of the new cards that came out. Here's the next new card that came out. It's a free summon as long as you have a Traptrix monster on the board during either player's turn, so it's a quick effect. And when it's on the battlefield, your set cards can't be destroyed once per turn per copy of the per each one. So if you had 3 cards, each one, if they're popped at different times, they'll all be unaffected, not be destroyed. So we played 3 of those. We played 3 of the Mantis. Mantis is going to get you your. This is your monster search on normal summon.
Is that the best starter, you think?
Yeah, it's one of your starters. What you really want to start off with is here. You want to start off with Pushia so you can get your field spell, so you can get your extra normal.
Okay.
But if you don't have that, you get your Mantis.
Oh, for sure.
So these are your 2 starters. It has another effect. Once per turn, I can target 1 set card I control, return it to the hand, and set another card from my hand to the...
you can, too, so you don't have to set, right?
Yes. So I can bounce something and then not have... So it didn't come up, but it could come up that if you're getting Feather Dustered and this is on board, you can just put your spell card back to your hand, your trap back to your hand, and then everything else gets destroyed. Because you don't have to set. You play triple Remelio. This is your so all your starters are your Remelio, Mantis, and Pushia. Remelio is going to search you for another whole trap card, which is going to search you one of the best cards in the deck. Is this guy? And then it's a mandatory effect on special summon to attempt to pop a spell or trap card on your opponent's board. So if they have nothing, it still activates just the same way how Graph, if it was discarded, still activates to destroy a monster. So it just... Because it's mandatory. Which this is what you want to summon off of Sarah, so that you can get your trap. You play 2 Dania. This is going to reset your traps when it's special summoned, and then this is also going to special summon another one from the graveyard, so that you can just continue your plays.
Traps from the grave?
Yeah. When it's special summoned, it sets a trap from the graveyard to the field, but it gets banished during the next end phase. And then if you normal summon this, you summon a Traptrix monster and defense position to your side of the field, so that way you can get into your link plays. Your XYZs are links. I did play one Traptrix area X,
Wow.
just so that you can play your trap cards from your hand without having them be on the battlefield. You can end on the board with this on the battlefield, and then you can just keep all your stuff in hand. So it's really strong. And then the card that just beats everybody in this format is Triple the Beard.
Yep. Self-explanatory, I
So
think.
yeah, 100%.
Look up in the rules that says citizens can choose to ally.
So that's it for the monsters, yeah?
Yeah, I played a ton of monsters, and technically very little on the traps because all the traps just reset, redo things.
It's kind of crazy. Traptrix used to be like very little monsters.
Yeah, very little monsters, and then now we just got some really good monsters that came out.
Those monsters are broken.
Oh yeah, definitely. The field spell's also broken.
Yeah, the extra normal's crazy.
Alright, so this card here is the best card of the deck. Well, second best card of the deck. This is definitely the best card.
This format, yeah.
Yeah, this one. So I can activate it the turn it's set by discarding another trap. Normal trap. It summons, it just makes a body so that it facilitates all your stuff. Because you summon it with Sarah on the board, and it's just going to give you free pluses.
Crazy. Has a graveyard effect too.
Yes, the graveyard effect comes up all the time. So you can banish this, summon any of your Traptrix out of your graveyard to the battlefield. So you can resummon back your Sarahs, you can resummon back anything you want. I typically always bring back Mamelio. No, not even to trigger that, to pop back.
Oh, true.
Especially the True Draco matchup. That I was literally summoned end of turn, banish this, summon the Mamelio, pop their floodgates in the back row before they get to do anything. It's just way too strong of a card. Kind of self-explanatory. This just beats Cash 100%.
It beats a lot of decks too. Yeah.
It beats Cash and it beats Sprite.
Yeah.
You flip their Unicorn on summon, they're kind of screwed unless they have Birth to normal summon. So that's kind of self-explanatory. We play one, so you get to our one-ups.
Yeah.
Trap hole cards. So we play one trap hole Gravedigger, one bottomless, and one terrifying trap hole nightmare. These two barely came up. This only came up once when somebody Sprite wanted to nib me on the 5th summon of a Reflasia.
You had the Reflasia to use it.
Yeah. Well, your 5th summon should typically be the Reflasia, just because nib's so prevalent in the meta right now. So honestly, I would put this up to 2, just in case if you draw it, you're kind of screwed and have to try to play around nib even harder. And then the next best card of the traps. So it goes trap here, and then 2 torrential.
Torrential's crazy with the
100%. All your extra deck stuff says that it's unaffected by it. So you just it's on your opponent's turn Regeki.
crazy. Yeah.
And then you kind of have to play this in the main deck right now, double evenly. The double evenly, literally, unless I'm going second, which I lost almost all the dice rolls, but the Sprite player told me to go first, which was kind of funny. And then he just got steamrolled in game 1 and game 2. But I just discarded off of the so that I can play this. So
Awesome. Yeah.
this is where we're gonna get to the spell cards. I played one of the field spell. It definitely needs to go up to 3.
You like that one?
Well, not 3. It needs to go to 2 at least. Because if they out it, you kind of need the second one.
For sure.
I played Triple Prosperity. Self-explanatory. The next best spell card of the game, Tactics. And then I played triple of this.
The Allure?
The Allure. It does kind of conflict with the Prosperities, but it's either you get the Prosperities or you get this.
Right, for sure.
So it's like, it works very well. And then this also comes up all the time. I can reset any of my traps or any of my monsters back to the bottom of the deck by banishing this.
Yeah.
So if I really need to, I can put the Gravedigger's Trap Hole back into the deck and combo on the next turn. And so if I saw the Reflasia on board, I just Grave Trigger them because they still have the Nibiru in hand.
Burning to death feels hilarious.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm hitting you for 4,000. So that's all the spells. So this is actually really good. I probably should have upped this to 3 because it came up in the Castillo matchup. Because I had to do some janky stuff to out his board. I had to out like a 19 card Arise Heart. Had 19 card and I had the Infinite Track underneath it, so it can't be destroyed. So I had to do some weird stuff to get over it. But I ended up getting over it. I played one of this.
Yeah, Calarian.
Yeah. I played 2 of these.
That's really neat, giving it a bunch of attack and stuff.
Yeah, giving a bunch of attack, and it just for the cash mashup so that they don't rip one of them out.
Right.
So you play 2. I played 2 Reflasia. And then I played 2 Ping.
Yep.
This is just fun in the cash matchup because you start taking everything that they're trying to target with the Rise Heart to put underneath it. You're going, no, that's not my target. I played one of this. I never went into this.
For sure.
Yeah. Alright, and then now we're just going to get into the techs. I decided to play 1 Baguska, 1 Time Thief for Doer, 1 Gaga Cowboy, Excite on Night, and 1 Zeus.
Did you use Cowboy at all today?
I did not use Cowboy at all today because I didn't need to go to time because the only time that I would have done it was against the Sprite player, but I hit him with Gravedigger, so I didn't have to use the Cowboy for game. But it was going to be the option. This is the best card right here.
Exciton?
Exciton Knight?
Exciton goes crazy.
Exciton Knight just burr. Because it shuts. If you're going second, you just make 2 level 4s and then you just go into this, and it clears everybody's board.
That's awesome. Any good side decks? Or?
My side deck was even kind of more nutty. It's right here.
You are not playing Grave with the Super Nintendo. That's insane.
100% I'm playing 2 Graves.
Yeah.
Just for the Brandon matchup. It literally shuts off the Brandon matchup.
Wow.
I played triple Lightning Storm.
For the Labyrinth, in case?
No, just anything back row or anything that's going to set up a big board.
Yep.
It's for both Labyrinth and to clear fields, clear monsters. I played the 3rd Evenly Match.
Yep.
I played triple Lancia.
Oh, to play around evenly?
Even that, you decided against the cash matchup.
Oh,
They
it's
kind
pretty good
of
for that, yeah.
you hit it with it's a turn skip for him.
Nice.
Triple Dimensional Barrier. And triple Book of Eclipse.
Nice, yeah. Well, awesome deck. Thanks so much for sharing it with us.
No problem.
Shout out to Kitchen Table again for letting us play here. And
Shout out to Kitchen Table. Shout out to my friend who let me borrow the core because I was not able to purchase all 3 of the decks yet, but I will definitely be planning on it.
thanks so much. See you guys in the next one.
Signing out.